I hope this year has gotten off to a great start for you. It certainly has for me. But when I hit that bump in the road, I'm just going to stop, handle it to the best of my ability, and not allow it to consume me to the point that I'm speaking negatively within. I'm not going to even give it a chance to try to manifest in my life. That's the mindset that we all should have when we hit that bump in the road. Our topic today is going to be about personal growth, a journey within. And I felt that January was a good month to talk about this topic because it's the beginning of the year. And it's also the time when people want to reflect or realign what's important to them. They may even want to redefine what success means to them. Last year, people may have saw success as one thing, but as the year progressed and by the time we got to the end of the year, it looked a little differently. And this is an opportunity for you to redefine what success is, what are your goals, how you're going to get there, what it looks like. So by starting the new year off with this mindset, it kind of set the pace for how the rest of the year will begin to unfold for you. Personal growth is a lifelong journey of self-development, self-improvement, and self-actualization. Self-actualization is the fulfillment of doing all that you are capable of doing. It involves examining one's belief, values, behaviors, and attitudes in order to develop a greater sense of self-awareness and fulfillment. You've really got to look and examine yourself in these areas in order to develop a really keen self-awareness and to be able to fulfill your personal growth needs. There are various ways to embark on a personal growth journey, and each individual path may look different, but there are some common practices that are included. And basically what it is, it's like we're using the same tools for this personal growth journey, but our outcomes may look totally different. And then the path that we have to take to obtain these goals is maybe different as well, but we're using those same tools to get there. The first practice is reflection and self-assessment. Taking time to pause and reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and experiences can provide valuable insights into areas for growth and development. Journaling, meditation, and mindfulness practices can help facilitate this process. And I sell journals, and I've always talked about how journaling can be a form of therapy. You're writing down your thoughts, you're writing down your feelings. You can write down how your day went. If you're going through something, getting it out of your head into paper is such an amazing relief. Journaling can also be used for goal setting. There are just various things that you can use for journaling. Meditation, taking some time that's just for you to sit and meditate, that makes a huge difference in how your day is going to go, how you process what's on your mind, how you process the things that you are embarking upon. 2 is, I love this one, setting goals and intentions. Having clear goals and intentions can provide a sense of direction and purpose. It is important to set realistic goals, realistic and achievable goals that align with one's values. And the reason I say this is one of my favorites is because last year when I published my children's book, in order for me to get to that point of publication, I had to set goals. I had to set realistic goals, and I had to be intentional about those goals. And it was a process because during the time I had of writing the book, I had to, and the way I set my goals I would say, okay, I'm going to write a couple of pages tonight. I'm going to write maybe 3 more pages of the book. I'm going to set aside time to do writing, basically what I did. Then when it got to the illustration part, I had to sit down a certain amount of time, days. I'm going to do illustration on the first 2 pages. I mean, everything was a goal setting process, and I had to be intentional about maintaining those goals. You also have to regularly review and revise those goals. That can help you track the process and stay motivated. And that was something that I constantly had to do. I had to review those goals, and then I had to do a lot of revision because I work a full-time job. I may have had a long day at work. Life just came about. So regularly reviewing and revising those goals. Don't beat yourself up. That's just a part of the process. Number 3 is another one of my favorites. Seeking knowledge and learning. Engaging in continuous learning and seeking new experiences can broaden one's perspective and expand their knowledge. That goes back to me writing my book. I gained so much knowledge. I could not find people locally to give me the information that I needed to write my book. So I had to do a lot of research on my own. I had to do a lot of reading on my own, but it gave me knowledge that now I am enabled to empower others. Whenever I'm at a vending event and someone comes up, even another vendor, and they say, hey, I've been wanting to write a book. How did you get started? I gladly give them my information, tell them to call me. I will help you, because I know that feeling of not really having support, not really able to find support. So seeking knowledge and learning, that is the top tier for personal growth. This can be done through reading books, attending workshops and seminars, taking courses, or pursuing hobbies and interests. So I did some of all of that to gain the knowledge that I have about writing a children's. Number 4 is a very important one, and that's building healthy habits. Taking care of your physical and mental well-being is essential for personal growth. It is essential for personal growth. This can involve adopting healthy habits such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, getting enough sleep, practicing self-care activities like relaxation techniques, engaging in hobbies. There are multiple of things you can do to build healthy habits. I had to incorporate that in my life as well. Last year, I saw I had put on a few extra pounds. I wasn't feeling very well. And I knew that a lot of it had to do with my eating and my lack of activity. So I took control of that. And that was a personal growth development, a personal growth plan that I had to implement, because I knew that in getting older, your body changes. You can't do some of the things that you used to do. So that was something that I had to embark on, and I did that the latter part of the year. Around October, November, I had to implement a new change of lifestyle when it came to my eating, when it came to activities. So building healthy habits that's like number 1. Almost, because if you're not healthy and if you're not feeling good, you can't do anything else. So building healthy habits is should be number 1. Number 5 is seeking support and feedback. Find yourself an accountability person. Surround yourself with a supportive network of friends, family, mentors, coaches. Coaches can provide valuable insight. You need that encouragement when you're on this journey. You need someone to say, hey, how's it going? How's your progress? And then you need someone to come to you to check on you, as well as you going to them saying, hey, I accomplished this or I accomplished that. It feels good for your accomplishments, and it feels good to have someone to share those accomplishments with. Number 6. This is another important one, because we're all going to face this one in our personal growth journey, and it is embracing discomfort and challenges. Personal growth often involves stepping out of one's comfort zone and facing challenges head on. Embracing discomfort and taking risks can lead to new opportunities for growth and personal development. And for me, when I wrote that children's book, I did everything that surrounded my children's book. It was all new. I stepped out of my comfort zone in every way possible when it came to publishing that book. First, I had never published a book. Secondly, I had a book signing, never done that before, had no idea. And I sent out invitations. I asked other people would they announce it. And I had an overwhelming turnout. Then I had to market myself to go into schools and read my book. So those things it was uncomfortable because it was new. It was a challenge for me because I had to do something I've never done before. So personal growth and development, you're going to embrace discomfort and challenges. Embrace discomfort and challenges, but be ready. Have a mindset of, I'm going to have fun. That's the only thing I can say. Even if it doesn't turn out the way you want, just say, okay, what did I learn from this? Don't let that discomfort be a deterrent. Don't let that discomfort be something that starts feeding negativity into your spirit. We got to look at every discomfort or every downfall as, what did I learn? What am I going to do differently? And just roll with it. Verse 7 is practicing self-compassion. It is important to be kind and forgiving towards yourself throughout this personal growth journey. You're going to make mistakes. Like I said previously, everything is not going to always turn out the way you expected. And trust and believe, I've made plenty of mistakes on my journey of engaging into different venues, writing my first children's book. I design journals. I mean, I'm always dibbling and dabbling into something that's going to grow me as a person. And it doesn't always pan out the way that I envisioned it, but I definitely give myself grace. And I always look at this journey, it's kind of fun. It's fun discovering what I'm capable of. And I don't get upset when something doesn't turn out the way that I envision. I usually look at it like, okay, that didn't work out. It's okay, because I'm going to get involved in something that's going to work out for me. So just give yourself some grace. Just give yourself some grace. And I hope that these practices are beneficial to you. I hope you can use them on your personal growth journey. I certainly use all of them. I am constantly evolving, and I know that you are as well. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week with another topic.